Hello, this is week 4 of our music lessons. So we're going to start off with our usual chant. So are you ready? Hello to you. Move your shoulders 1, 2. Now stamp your feet and clap to the beat. Wave your hands up high. Point your fingers to the sky. With a smile and a grin. Turn round and spin. Well done, everyone. Now our lesson has begun. Well done. So, we did a new chant last week, and I said a bit. I asked a question, and you had to give an answer. So my question was, "What's for tea today?" And your answer was cold fish fingers. And then I asked the question again, "What's for tea today?" And your answer was chicken and chips. So let's try that little bit. So I'm first. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. Did you manage to get all those words in? Shall we try that again? Okay, are you ready? Off we go. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. Well done. The next bit, I said macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. Cheese, that's right. Okay, I'm going to do that 4 times and you've got to say cheese 4 times. So I go macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Well done. And then we finish as we started. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. Well done. Did you remember that? So let's do that again. I'm not going to say your bit this time. You've got to get your bit in. I'll mouth it though just to help you. Are you ready? Off we go. What's for tea today? What's for tea today? What's for tea today? What's for tea today? Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. What's for tea today? What's for tea today? What's for tea today? What's for tea today? Well done. Did you get that all in? Right, we're going to do it once more, but we're going to do it differently. So instead of just saying it, we're going to clap the rhythm. Now remember, the rhythm goes with the words. We're going to clap the rhythm of the words as we do it. So for example, what's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. And we're going to do that. And remember, when you get to the chicken and chips bit, it's chicken and chips. Can you practice that? Ready, go. Chicken and chips. And then, of course, there, macaroni, 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 cheese. Okay, so let's see if we can do that all the way through, clapping the rhythm. We can do my bit and your bit. I'll help you with your bit, though. So, are we ready? Off we go. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. Macaroni, 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 cheese. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. What's for tea today? Cold fish fingers. What's for tea today? Chicken and chips. Well done. That was really good. Are your hands tingling now? Mine certainly are. Very good. So I'm just going to share a screen with you just to go through some of our vocabulary words. So here we go. I'm going to see if I can make this go like a little slideshow so that we can see if we can remember the words and what they all are. So we've got the beat. The beat, remember, goes on through the whole of the music, and the beat feels like a marching soldier. So if you can march to the music, then, or if you to clap it but make it feel like marching, then that's the beat that you're actually moving to. So the beat goes on through the music all the time. And I've just put those little pictures there just to remind us the beat feels like a marching soldier. This is what we just spoke about, the rhythm. So we were clapping the rhythm of the words of that last chant, and the rhythm goes with the words or the notes. It goes with the syllable of the words, or it goes with the notes, with how the tune sounds. So let's have a look at some other words. Oh, that's just to remind us that we clap. Phrase. That's right. So a phrase is a small piece of music. So when we've been doing our chant just there, what's for tea today is actually a phrase. Cold fish fingers is the next phrase. So a phrase is a small bit of music. It's a bit of music. And then dynamics. We'll talk about dynamics more later on in the lesson, but dynamics are how loudly or quietly a piece of music is played or sung. And we'll talk, as I say, more about dynamics towards the end of the lesson. So I'm just going to stop sharing that screen to you. Right, over the last few weeks, we've been singing our Calypso song. So shall we do that now? And I'd like you to sing it with me and see if you remember the words. So anytime you need a calypso, are you ready? Off we go. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake, and you bang a drum, and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. Okay, well done. So we said that a calypso is usually in 4 time. So that's the magic number, 4 times. So if we wanted to use our percussion instruments, you could do it by tapping the beat, 4 beats in every group. So you could do that. So have you got your any percussion instruments with you? If you want to, just pause the video and go and get them. And we can go through the song again when you've got them. Okay. So let's do it now with the beat. So we're going to accompany this song with the beat. Are we ready? Off we go now. Here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake a, and you bang a drum, and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. So another way we can do it is to, you know the words, shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shaker. Those are quite fast sounds there. Shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shaker. That's another rhythm that you could actually accompany the piece with. You could use a shaker, couldn't you? I haven't actually got a shaker with me, but you could do that and get a rhythm, a shaking rhythm. Maybe you could use a plastic container with some rice in or something like that. So shall we now try doing it with that rhythm? Quite fast. Are you ready? Off you go. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake it, and you bang a drum, and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. well done. If there's 2 of you or more watching this video, then maybe one of you can be doing the beat and another one can be doing that rhythm. Now, we also spoke about the fact that a calypso is has a syncopated rhythm. A syncopated rhythm is where the rhythm makes it feel as if it's falling over itself a little bit. So if I just tip this so you can see my legs. So we were doing a rhythm like this, where you had one on here and some others there, and the grouping was 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Shall we try that together? Off we go. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Shall we try it a bit quicker? Are you ready? Off we go now. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay. Now what we can do is we can miss out this hand and just count the 2 3, but only do the 1. So we would go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Shall I do that a bit slower so that we can practice it? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So we're taking away this hand. Let me do it with this hand and then without. Ready, go. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Can you feel how this hand is kind of a bit hesitant in part of it? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Without my counting. Okay, it feels as if the last little bit you fall over yourself. The 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 4, and then you fall over yourself to get onto the next beat. So how about now trying to play that or accompany the piece with that rhythm? So I'll get you going and then see if you can do it. You can tap on a table or on your legs or whatever while I then play the piano. So here's the rhythm. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Go now. Well done. That's not so easy, is it? So that is syncopation, when you trip over yourself a little bit and the main beat of the bar doesn't come where you would expect it. Shall we do that just once more? So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Well done. Syncopation. So that was our calypso song. Okay. We might use the calypso again in a little while. I'm now going to share a screen with you. And this is all to do with our notation. So last week we were talking about a crotchet, a tar, a beat. Then we were talking about TT, quavers. These are quavers, these are faster notes. And then we had this squiggle thing here. This is a rest when there's no sound at all. It's a shh. Okay. Now I'm just going to move these figures just to one side. And I'm going to make a rhythm for us. I'm just going to copy that and do it again and do it again. Okay, so now what have we got here? We have got how many notes? We've got 4 notes, haven't we? We've got 4 tars. So we've got tar, 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 tar. And if we were to clap that rhythm, it would be tar, 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 tar. Okay, can you do that on your own? Well done. Let's just do that once more together. Ready, go. Tar, 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 tar. Now I'm going to move that one and I'm going to put that one in there now. Okay, let's just give it a little bit more room. Okay. So what we've got here, we've got a TT in the middle. So we've got a tar followed by TT and then tar, tar. So that rhythm is tar, TT, tar, tar. Can you do that? Let's do that together. Ready, go. Tar, TT, tar, tar. Well done. Now I'm going to take this last tar away and I'm going to put in that. So, what's that rhythm there now? So we've got a tar, TT, tar, and then a sh. So let's do that together. It goes, ready, go. Tar, TT, tar, sh. Now this time, instead of saying sh, we'll not have any sound at all. So ready, go. Tar, TT, tar. Well done. I'm just going to mix these up a little tiny bit. So let's put that one down. Let's move that one over there. Let's move that one over there. And that one there. Okay, can you do that rhythm for me now? Well done. So this is how it is. Tar, TT, tar. Shall we do it together? Are you ready? Off we go. Tar, TT, tar. Let's do that rhythm 4 times now. So when you get to the last tar, you've got to go back to the beginning tar again. So we're going to do that 4 times. Are you ready? Off we go now. Tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar. Did you do that? Did you manage? Or did you stumble a little bit when we got to the end of the line? You have to read ahead very quickly. It's like reading a book, isn't it? So look ahead and read ahead. Let's do that again together 4 times. Are we ready? Off we go now. Tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar. Well done. Shall we try and do that rhythm now with the Calypso song? So I wonder if we could do it a little bit quicker. So we could go tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar, tar, TT, tar. Are you ready? Off you go now. Tar, TT, tar. So it came a few more times than just the 4 times, but did you manage to do that? So what you were managing to do there was you were reading a rhythm and using that rhythm to accompany a piece of music. So very, very well done. Shall we make that a little bit longer now? So I am going to just move the page down a little tiny bit. You can still see that. And let's make it so we've got it. Hang on a minute, if I just make that page slightly smaller, oops. Still want to be able to see the top though, don't we? Hang on. Oh. And I still want to be able to move pieces over. Right, let me just move that up a little bit, or down actually. There we go. That's it. Okay. I'm just going to copy that and stick that one there. And I'm going to copy that one as well and stick that one there. So our rhythm now is a little bit longer, isn't it? So we've got 8 bits to our rhythm. So if we were to read that, I'm going to do it and you join in with me if you can. It goes ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta. That's the whole lot now. Shall we try that? Off we go now. Ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta. Now the trick is to be able to go back to the beginning and read it quite quickly and do it again. So let's see if we can do the whole lot 4 times now. Are you ready? Off we go now. Ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta, ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta, ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta, ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta. Did you manage? Okay, are you going to do that now with our piece of music, with our calypso? See if you can do it. Are you ready? So you're on your own. Are you ready? Off we go now. Well done. Now you might decide that you would like to write some rhythms like this yourself and use them to accompany bits of music that you listen to on the radio or on a CD. So remember that a ta is a blob with a stick. Then your shush, you could just do it as a Z if you want, or do a sh. Then your TT is 2 blobs with 2 sticks and a tail across the top. So that's all you need to remember, isn't it, really? And I would do it in groups of 4, so 4 of them together. Okay, so tar is a blob and a stick, a shush, a rest, is a squiggle. TT, the quavers, are 2 blobs, 2 sticks and a tail. And that's all we need to remember. Okay, so I'm just going to stop sharing that now. Right, I'm going to share another screen with you now. And this is the screen. So this picture is of a gentleman called Franz Joseph Haydn. So he's quite an old-fashioned man. He was an Austrian composer. So Austria is in Europe. He was born in 1732 and died in 1809. And this particular period in history is called the classical period. So he was a classical composer. He spent much of his career as a composer for the very rich and the royalty. He did come to London to work as well, so he composed music in London as well. Now I'm just going to move the screen down a little tiny bit. Or I'm going to try to anyway. Right, often his music was played to small groups of guests after they had eaten their evening meal. So often when he was composing or writing music for royalty or for the rich, they would say, "Come along and can you entertain us after we've had our evening meal?" Now, many of them would fall asleep while the orchestra were playing, and this made Haydn quite cross. So he wrote a piece of music called the Surprise Symphony to wake them up. Now, it has a surprise in it because there are many changes of dynamics. Now, we talked about dynamics before. Dynamics meaning changes in louds and quiets. So there were many changes, and he used this to great effect to try and wake up his audience so that they didn't sleep through the music that he had composed. I'm going to stop sharing this screen with you, and now I'm going to share another screen with you. It is an orchestra playing this piece of music, this surprise symphony. I want you to think about whether, well, in fact, I want you to listen really, really carefully to see if you can hear all the different louds and quiets in there. And in fact, would it be effective enough to wake you up? At the beginning, there is something that's quite surprising. And look at all the different instruments. Some of them you've seen in previous videos before, and some of them you see quite clearly now. So I'm now going to share this new screen with you. And we'll listen to this piece of music. I'm just going to pause the music there for a minute. So while you're listening, if you can hear changes in dynamics, changes in the louds and quiets, I'd like you to react. So if you think it's loud, I want you to put your hands up. If you think it's quiet, I'd like you to put your hands down again. Okay, so try and listen to see when it goes loudly and then when it goes quietly. I'm going to carry the music on. Right, I'm going to stop sharing that now. So, did you notice how it became very, very loud at times? And that was when most of the orchestra were playing all together. And at times it was very, very quiet. And that is how Haydn used the surprise. So certainly at the very, very beginning, it was very quiet to start off with. And then there was one note that was very, very loud. And it certainly makes me jump every time I listen to it. And then throughout the piece of music, he used the idea of getting loud bits and then quieter bits as well. So that was interesting. And also he used the percussion there. There was only one piece of instrument in the percussion there, but he used that when it was the loud pieces. So let's just very, very quickly, I'm going to share that again with you, I should say. And we will just have a look at the instruments again. Oh, let me just take that back to the beginning so that we can just have a quick look at some of those instruments. I'm just going to stop that playing. So there's the conductor, and let's see what we've got here. He's still there. Now, what was that one? That is a violin, and the violin is being played with the bow over the 4 strings. See if we can find another instrument. Still the violins, and still violins are featured quite a lot. There's the full orchestra. So can you see at the back there, that gentleman, he's playing these drums here at the back, and they make it sound even louder when it comes to the very loud bits. Let's see if I can find some more instruments. There's the violins again. As I say, oh, now here we go. That is an oboe. So we talked about a woodwind instrument last time that, let's just see if we can get that. There you go. So it used to be made of wood. I think they're probably still made of ebony now. And then it's blown, and there are two reeds together there, two pieces of wood tied together that vibrate together, and that is the oboe. Let's see if we can find another instrument. Just here, I know it's, oh, we've still got the oboe there. Can you just see there on the side, there is somebody there, he's playing the flute. So that flute there is a metal one. Oh, there's our composer, but it used to, conductor I should say, but it used to be made of wood as well. Oh, let's just stop there a minute. Can you see there? That is a cello. So the cello, the violin is still in the same family. It's still in the string family. So the cello is played just between the knees because it's slightly larger than the violin. See if we can find something else. There's our violins again. Whole orchestra. Oh, there's the flute. So his flute, I think, is made of gold. And they can be quite expensive. So there is the mouthpiece, and he's just blowing across the flute, across the whole of the mouthpiece, in order to get his sound. So we've just noticed a few of those instruments there. We've noticed the violins, member of the string instruments. We've noticed the cellos, member of the string instruments. And then there were two woodwind instruments there that we've talked about. We've talked about the flute, and we've talked about the oboe. Right, I'm going to stop sharing again now. So our lesson is drawing to a close. So again, we've talked about dynamics. Another word was syncopation today. So all that remains for me to do is say bye-bye.